There is a huge Bitcoin danger signal flashing on the market right now, and in this exact video I will talk about the most important support and resistance range. I will talk about what the criteria is for a bullish or either a bearish breakdown. I will talk about the giant liquidation event that happened yesterday, about the most important consolidation phases, and I will give a big update on my trade, because right now, starting today, I will also start my new trading account from $50,000 and I will try to trade this account towards 100k, and I'm going to show you step by step here on this YouTube channel. So don't forget to watch this video till the end. It will be super important to pay attention towards today's update video. So with that being said, don't forget to slap up that like button on today's video. Can we smash it back above 500? And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. Of course, once looking at the immediate short term, we've been talking about this level for so many times in a row right now here. To be very clear, we've been talking about this level, and Bitcoin has also been consolidating in this level for over 15 days right now. And you can see once again, yesterday we saw that retest of the top side, but we weren't able to be breaking above it, and ever since we saw a huge rejection towards the downside, all the way down towards the lower side of support, where I've also talked about many times before. So to be very clear, if Bitcoin were to be breaking above the top side of resistance or either the lower side of support, that is the point where I would be expecting a big breakout is going to be happening. But of course, as long as Bitcoin is not breaking outside of this range, I am not really expecting any gigantic moves or whatsoever. So for the remaining of the time, I will be very neutral until Bitcoin breaks outside of this range. Yesterday, due to the fact that we saw, of course, first a gigantic pump towards the upside and then a gigantic dump towards the downside, we saw that more than $160 million in Bitcoin long and short liquidations, and that is quite a significant amount since Bitcoin is just trading in a sideways consolidation phase. So be very careful with trading with high leverage in such kind of a consolidation phase. On the 4-hourly time frame, we saw that Bitcoin broke outside here of this 4-hourly consolidation phase, and I actually said as soon as Bitcoin is going to be breaking outside of it, we're probably going to see a bigger move. But of course, you need to also see the 1-hour time frame breakout, and we didn't saw that, unfortunately. And right now, basically, Bitcoin is still in this consolidation phase, and we're just waiting to see when Bitcoin is really going to see the breakout. This was more like a fake out. And here on the 4-hourly time frame, you can actually still clearly see Bitcoin is so far not breaking above the top side, and basically right now we're just waiting to see the next breakout to occur, and we're just in a giant consolidation phase. After Bitcoin moved up 25% towards the upside, we're just not really moving yet so far, and we have to wait to see when are we going to be moving here. And of course, if we do break the horizontal support line on the lower side, we are going to be in big problems, and that is why I will be keeping my eyes wide open on this level here on the lower side. And if we do break below it, I will be expecting Bitcoin is probably going to see lower targets. And to be very clear, there is something very interesting playing out right now here, because if you're looking at the weekly time frame, Bitcoin is actually creating a bearish divergence on the weekly time frame. Like you can see from the past in the previous all-time high, the price action of Bitcoin created a higher high while the RSI created a lower high, and that was of course a gigantic bearish divergence. Also, looking previously around at this market in the bear market low, we created a lower low while the RSI created a higher low, and that was marking the bear market bottom. And right now we're creating that bearish divergence yet again. The price action is creating a higher high while the RSI is creating still lower high. And to be very clear, if Bitcoin breaks above $35,000 to $34,000, this is going to get invalidated, and there's still a very big possibility that we're going to see this invalidation take place, because right now we do know that BlackRock is into Bitcoin. And listen to this clip real quickly.
Filing, and so I can't get into the specifics of this filing, but I think the chart speaks quite well. We work really closely with our regulators, and we want to hear from the regulators what are their issues and how can we fix those issues around that. So
this was just a very small clip from the interview of Larry Fink, and Larry Fink is the CEO of BlackRock. And basically what he said in this interview is that they're working closely with the regulators and that they want to hear how they can solve it so they can actually get the Bitcoin spot ETF approved. So I'm actually expecting that they are going to get it done here. Whether it's going to be taking another few weeks here, whether it's going to take another few months here, in the end of the day, I think BlackRock is going to come in with the Bitcoin spot ETF, and that could send Bitcoin to absolutely new all-time highs, especially since right now they're working on it. Let's say it's going to get it approved in 2024. It will be a gigantic catalyst for the next bull run. So what I want to be saying here is that for the long term, I'm super convinced that Bitcoin is going to increase in value. And of course, if this spot ETF is going to get approved anytime soon, probably we will see a very big pump and this is going to get invalidated. If not, Bitcoin could still see potentially some legs towards the downside. So that is why it's going to be super important to pay attention towards that. And to see the CEO of BlackRock say that he's bullish on Bitcoin only makes me more certain and more secure about my long-term commitment to crypto. So I personally think that Bitcoin is going to trade around new all-time highs within 2 years from now on. The coming weeks are going to be a little bit hard to predict. I mean, to be very honest, if we were to be predicting the imminent short term, we need to be looking at this consolidation phase. It is super boring here on the 1 hour time frame, but as soon as we do break below support or resistance on the top side, we are going to see that next move getting initiated. So we have to wait for that here. Currently, I'm still long on Bitcoin, and actually, I'm going to be opening up even more long positions with my new $50,000 Bitcoin account here. So far today, I'm not going to be opening up a trade, but maybe in the coming days, I'm going to open up my first trade here. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. And actually, if you want to claim a free $1,000 Bitcoin or XRP position, you can do so right now here. All you need to do is go to the link in the description of today's video here, sign up at a new account using the link above, deposit $100 within 7 days, and you can claim a free $1,000 Bitcoin long or short position or an XRP long or short position. And you can join me with my upcoming trades here on the channel. Furthermore, we can actually right now see here is that Bitcoin is still trading against this gigantic resistance level here on the top side. And I've been saying this for quite a while. The resistance to break is just $31,000 to $32,000. As soon as we do break it, the next target is going to be 37K. And of course, those are the trades I want to be taking with my account. These bigger moves here on the market. And right now, I just want to be waiting a little bit more patient. As soon as we do break below support or we do break above resistance, I'm going to be starting to be opening up trades with this account. So subscribe to the channel to stay up to date about that. Currently, we can still see that the cup and handle for Bitcoin is still getting rejected by this important resistance line here on the top side. We got rejected for more than 15 days in a row right now, and we're just still waiting to see that breakout to occur. And of course, on the weekly time frame, we can currently see that Bitcoin is running in towards the most important resistance. And on the bigger perspective, you can see that this is a very historical level. Last time around in the bear market as well, this was the most important level to be breaking. And once again, in this bear market again, this is the level to be looking at. And as soon as we do break above this level, I'm probably expecting we're going to go absolutely exponential. So that was it for me in today's update video. If you did like it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Of course, Bitcoin is getting ready for another move here, but we have to be a little bit more patient. Bitcoin is still consolidating sideways. As soon as we do break outside of this range, we're probably going to see more volatility, whether it's going to be up or down. So thank you so much for watching towards this amazing new update video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.